Okay, so you spoke that some ideas failed because it was the wrong time for these ideas.
A lot of ideas.
A lot of ideas.
lot of ideas.
Yes. But in your opinion, can you name some ideas that have a right time now, that are really actual today?
Well, you just saw the presentation from Orange. Yeah, you were watching
Yeah.
that. And so he talked about some of the areas they're interested in. So, of course, right now everyone's talking about the Internet of Things. Yeah, this is the sort of the biggest area at the moment. And he talked about the data, about sensors, taking data and then making life better for people. So this is a real actual area that, let's say, most companies and businesses are looking at. This is a new part because the technology has allowed us to go to this area. So this is possible now.
So making life more comfortable in
And
every
the
way.
Internet of Things, and you're seeing lots of examples. I mean, a lot of companies working on the smart drive cars. We're looking at home systems to control your heating, the Nest system, things like this. So this is really an area that if you're looking for an idea which is relevant today, this is a good place to be looking. Okay. The other technology which is really hitting, because a lot of it's technology based. You know, it's what can be done, what's possible now. So of course the 3D printing. This is an area which is just opening up, and the possibilities here are huge if you start to consider them. You know. So again, the technology is in there, and people are used to the idea. People, the concept now. You say to someone 3D printing, and they go, oh yeah. It's normal. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, so that's fantastic. So that's a good area, and I'm seeing several. You know, it's no surprise to be in there and see several things linked to that. An area I'd be worried about that I see in this is drones. Now, a lot of people are working on it like it's new technology. It's great. It's been done. But the thing is, legislation is now coming. And this is the problem.
And it can be banned?
Right, of course. Don't you? I mean, the security.
Why do you think
the
so?
security issues are huge, and a lot of people are lobbying and working to actually stop the use of drones in public spaces. So, if you were launching your idea for drones right now, I would say bad time, bad time. Because you may find that in 6 months you've been legislated out of business, that you can't continue, and you've just failed. Not because your idea was bad, not because it wasn't possible, not because you weren't clever, but that you had to wait to see if the legislation was going to allow you. Okay? And that's the mistake. So there's some examples.
And we know that you are living in Ukraine now, yes?
Yes.
And
4.5 years.
what can you say about their relationships between investors and startups in Ukraine? And are there any difference between these relationships and, for example, relationships in Great Britain?
Right, of course. So the business of investment is relatively new here. So the amounts of money being talked about, being thrown out here, are of course, a lot smaller. And the way investors work is to throw a lot of money out to, you know, they scatter it wide. You know, if you're planting seeds, if you're a farmer planting, you know, if you know what you're doing, then you plant very carefully. A few seeds in the right place is good. But what's happening here in Ukraine, of course, people are just throwing seeds out because they don't know what will work, what won't. That's the situation we have now. So small amounts being thrown very wide on everything. Okay? Which would sound wonderful if you're a startup, because maybe you're going to get the initial investment, but it doesn't mean it's going to work. And sometimes that can be bad for you. You know, a bad thing for a startup sometimes is to get investment too early, makes you think you're successful, and then you fail. Sometimes it's better not to receive anything at the start, you know, and hold back. And even if people want to throw money at you, say no. You know, it's a real good point to think about. Okay, you know?
And in Ukraine?
And one more thing. I would say in the 4.5 years I've been in Ukraine, the one thing that struck me, and I've been here, you know, since 2012, so I've seen a lot of interesting things here. It's been an interesting bit of history here in Ukraine. But one thing that struck me very, very hard, compared to all the other countries I've been in, the level of creativity here in Ukraine is extremely high.
Higher than in Europe?
It's one of the highest. I mean, this is what I work in, and I've been amazed by the level that I've seen here, really. And that's really good. So I think what we're looking for here in Ukraine, for to really drive, because this is early days. This is ground zero. You know, I think what we're looking at is a few successes. If we're going to get a few successes, and I think there's going to be fairly soon, and we're talking about successes that really stand out on a world stage, not on a local stage, but on a world stage, I think then we're going to see the attitude of investors change. And I think Ukraine could really start to see a focus, particularly in tech-driven innovation.
And do you believe that, for example, in 10 years, Ukraine will have such economical standards like in Europe and such relationships between investors and startups like in Europe? Or I see that you are laughing, so...
Okay, I think there's more to it than that. I mean, to say that, you know, of course, innovation is a way for a country to pull itself out, and that's good. But the realization of most people, and we hear it in the presentations here, is if you're looking for investment, go abroad. If you're going to build a business, go abroad. You know, a lot of people who are having the ideas here, these young, talented people, what are they thinking about first? Staying in Ukraine or getting out of Ukraine?
Getting out of Ukraine, of course.
And that's a problem. So I think there's a lot of other things that have got to be put in place here. You know, the social things, the political things, a lot of things have got to be done, invested into the infrastructure, to the country itself, to keep those people here. And I think that's a really big question. Will it be successful in 10 years? It could be.
So,
it could be. But
you're pessimistic about it now, yeah?
I'm an eternal optimist. So I would like it to be. But
to be honest...
the reality is what we see around. So.
Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.